fairness, but the ball was kind of low. So they call a double or a lifting violation of Teresa Ancheta.
Ancheta looks like she was wincing a little bit. 7-6, still in favor of San Sebastian. Paulina Soriano. Pepito. Boli out of position, still attacking. Carpio, Benting, still blocked. Gustilo goes back to Angela Benting, takes it over. Benito is there. Ancheta, Boli, still alive on Soriano. Ball given up by Bautista. Boli, not a high jump anymore. Napagod na si Boli sa set na ito. Here comes Benting.
Angela Benting, no respect for Jen Boli in that play.
And that's where you see the athleticism of Angela Benting. This is the third time she's attacked. Ganun pa rin kataas ang kanyang lundag. And look at that, Jen Boli could not stop that.
But again, we have to credit the effort of Joanne Botor Carpio for keeping that ball alive.
Oh, yeah. Served by Soriano, Latigay. Boli! Wow, what good defense there from San Laguiles.
Oh, single block coverage for San Laguiles, and she totally roofs Jen Boli.
Jen Boli thought she had a point, but Laguiles showing the heart of a champion and sending it back to the sender. Back in the field, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this crowd that has assembled. And at this point, we introduce the third member of our panel, Ms. Rita Villamor.
Yes, the Lady Falcons may be playing far-fetched from what is expected of the team, but they are a fearless team, and that's one big adjective to describe them. According to Coach Minerva, the exciting part comes in challenging her girls. Now, they know very well na bago itong center nila, pero nakapag-adjust na daw ito with them. One important thing for them is to bring back their floor defense. Yun daw ang nawala sa kanila. They need to put 60% on their offense and 40% on their defense. Meanwhile, for Coach Roger, this is a more relaxed game for him. Nakakatuwa nga daw dahil mas marami ang fans niya, pinaghalong Ateneo at San Sebastian. Back to you guys.
Well, it always helps to have a lot of fans, but I like the philosophy of Coach Minerva Dulcepate saying 60% offense, 40% defense.
Well, of course, everything also stems from defense. A good play comes from good service reception.
San Laguiles is having a great start para sa kupunan ng Adamson. She has given them the lead. And of course, earlier, before our technical timeout, she rejected Jorensri Boli. Salamat sa mga kaibigan natin sa Axel, the official outfitter of the Shakey's V-League.
Well, you know, a single block coverage will always boost the team's morale.
Bautista, and again, Pepito, a step late right here. Roger Gorayev now on his feet. And he's looking for a call that was not called.
He's looking for a lifting violation there.
10-8, Adamson. First time they've gotten a 2-point lead here. Free ball given up. Again, miscommunication between the Lady Stags. Bautista turned back by Boli and never crossed. 4 touches against Adamson.
Well, Teresa Bautista telling Botor Carpio, medyo taasan mo naman yung ball.
Well, during the warm-up, because Teresa Bautista wasn't really going all out. She wasn't jumping too high. So when Carpio was sending to her, nasana yata siya ng warm-up. But when it's game time, Teresa Bautista really starts jumping high. Here she comes again.
Good kick.
Latigay now on the front line. Oh!
When these players sky, they really sky. Luan Latigay. With that good approach, you can see yung kanyang vertical leap. Wow.
I think her entire head was above the net that time. And she wants to win. Itong si Luan Latigay. Boli with the jump serve. Gata. Carpio. Going straight to Bautista. And again, Suzanne Rosas on the coverage. But hindi nakabawi ito si Ancheta. And it will be a point for Adamson.
Well, again, players like Luan Latigay, who's really known for their offense, should also adjust and help in defense. At that time, had she been watching the flight of the ball, she could have helped Ancheta retrieve that.
Well, the lead now belongs to Adamson. And the quick set once again. The bread and butter play between Ancheta and De Vanadera working to a charm.
Well, you know, the hand speed of De Vanadera, with her hand speed, it's really hard to block her.
Tied at 11, first set. Gata. Carpio. Back set, running spike. And this time, it's Ancheta that makes the dig. Latigay, out of position. Carpio. Gustilo. Turned back once again by the defense of Benito. Bautista. Nice digging here para sa koponan ng San Sebastian. Latigay over the blockers.
She's not the reigning MVP for nothing. Luan Latigay showing her the different facets of her offense.
Akala ng Adamson, power attack na ito. And all of a sudden, Luan Latigay says, look, there's a hole. And Nerissa Bautista will need a massage after this first set
You're
pa lang.
right.
Gata. Carpio. Bautista off the blockers, and that's a smart hit there from the national team member.
Or like you would say, the campfire. But yeah, you got to give credit to the digging of San Sebastian.
Yeah.
Suzanne Roses, even Ancheta is digging very well.
But for all that, we are still tied at 12. Joanna Botor Carpio, another former national team member. And another quick set to De Vanadera.
Well, Ancheta and De Vanadera, obviously they're in a zone right now. Pati back quick, front quick, lahat. It's been working for them.
And San Sebastian wants the crowd behind them. They need to keep on scoring points so the crowd does not go silent. But a play like that from Nerissa Bautista will silence the San Sebastian faithful.
That's right. The blocker is slow to react. Suzanne Ross is slow to close in on Luan Latigay, and Nerissa Bautista just hits it through.
Pepito. Ancheta, quick set to Roses this time. Everybody wants the quick set from Ancheta.
Well, and why not? San Sebastian has no answer to that quick kills first from San Sebastian.
At ito ngayon, Luan Latigay once again serving from Santolan Avenue. Here's Gata. Carpio. They go to Sang Laguillas, who's back in the front line. Laguillas once again tipping it over. Roses got a hand on that one. Soriano. Still alive here para sa Adamson. They go to Soriano once again, tipping it over. Pepito is there. Ancheta. Back set ngayon. Benito drops it in front of Gata.
Well, so far, those placement shots or off-speed hits have been working for San Sebastian. Adamson should learn how to actually adjust to those hits.
Well, all the attackers of San Sebastian have already scored more than once here. Lawrence and Latigay serving. Here's Gata. Carpio. Laguillas. And Sang Laguillas sort of got under that one.
You're right, mistimed approach there for Sang Laguillas.
Gigantic crowd. That's those are the two best words to describe the scene here at the arena. And Mr. Moying Martelino, if you told him 6 years ago that it would be this big, he would probably be one of the first to say, you know what, we just want to get the volleyball league started. But now, look at how big this is here at the arena in San Juan. The 6th season of the Shakey's V-League. Ako po si Noel Zarate alongside Doreen Go and Rina Villamor. It is 16-13, first set action, San Sebastian up against Adamson.
Well, you got to realize that people, our volleyball fans, have learned to appreciate good collegiate volleyball here in the Shakey's V-League.
Of course, the Shakey's V-League, the brainchild of Mr. Martelino along with Mr. Ricky Palu and the late former PBA Commissioner June Bernardino. They put this together. Mr. Tony Boy Liao also part of that. And now, it is one of the most successful volleyball leagues, I dare say, in this region of Asia. And we have a service ace here from Luan Latigay, and San Sebastian has now opened up a 5-point lead.
And you know what? You also have to give credit to the blocking of San Sebastian. I mean, Suzanne Roses has been playing very well for San Sebastian.
And here's Benting fielding that one. Carpio. Laguillas off the block. Latigay is there. Ancheta. Boli. Partially deflected that time. Here's Gustilo through the block.
Well, they need more of that from Jill Gustilo if they want to stage some sort of a rally here.